What's going on, you guys? It's MaYheM here again today, bringing you guys a brand new video on the map Slums. This is a GB match that my team had last night. As you can see, we got myself, MaYheM, Outguns, Mercy, and Rex versus another full squad. I think these guys were called, like, Quantic. No, they weren't Quantic. Like, Carnage Gaming or something. I don't know. I don't really remember. But, these guys weren't the best squad in the world, but they had a lot of experience together. These guys have played probably about 80 matches together. I think their GB, they weren't the best squad in the world. I'm not going to say their record or anything because I don't want to give them any negative feedback or anything, but they were a pretty experienced squad. They weren't the best squad in the world, but they have played a lot more games together than we have. And so we were kind of expecting the worst whenever we started playing these guys, but anyway, I'm going to do another MaYheM Explains on this map today. It's going to be Slums Capture the Flag. And as you can see, we spawn on what's called the bad side. The reason this is the bad side is because of the police car spawn trap that they have. But the main thing that you want to do on the bad side is just try to make sure that they don't pull your flag. We know that we can get pulls on the other side, which is called the good side. But we will go over this. We ended up getting the first pull, but then they get a cap on us right back to back. But I'll explain everything, and we'll go ahead and get started. So I finally realized that I need to start doing Codcaster mode whenever I'm doing these kind of videos. But we'll mess around with that a little bit today. Hopefully I don't mess up anything too bad. So right off the start of the game, I'm always going to smoke out that, because I don't want them to see us, but I want to be able to see if they are coming through. And actually, hold up a second. I'm going to go ahead and change my audio settings so this isn't blasting on you guys. And we'll go ahead and get right started. Okay, so as you can see, I left the mini-map on the bottom right-hand corner so that you can see our team's rotation. Now, like I said, on the bad side, you want to just keep blue control. Because if you keep blue control, you'll see that our players are going to spawn on our flag on the blue street, on the way bottom right-hand side of your screen, right where I think it's Mercy in blue. We're going to spawn up right behind him as long as we have blue control. And as you can see, I'm still spawning on police car side because the enemy team has 0 map control. And that's good for us. We don't want them to have map control. We want to be able to control the map. We want to be able to control the pace of the game. And that's what we're doing right now. So, on the bad side, like I said, you want to keep blue control. The way that I like to post up on the bad side is to have one person with an AR posted up in blue, and that's going to be Mercy the entire game. He's just going to be posted up in blue. See how, since he's posted up in blue, I spawn right behind him? That's what you want, because even if the other team does have a player on the police car waiting to spawn trap you guys, as long as you have blue control, all that player is going to do is just make it a 3v4 for them, because that player on police car is going to become unuseful because we're not going to spawn over there as long as we have blue control. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause right here. Now, you can see my team's position. Mercy was in blue, and since we were controlling blue, the other team was forced to spawn in garage and back alley. Those are the 2 spawn points. That's what you want to happen so that I can flank their base. Unfortunately, Travis went for a really quick pull when he shouldn't have because our players were down. We weren't in position yet. But it ends up working for us. I think we get a cap on this one. But as I said, you want to keep blue control. I flanked their base right away since we got about 2 or 3 dead. And I get in the back of their base. But they don't know that I'm here because Travis pulled their flag, so it kind of made them worry. But as you can see right now, we have 2 dead. It's a 4-on-2. And Mercy's in a 1v2 situation at our base. Or actually, no, that's Austin. Or Rex. Okay, so we'll go ahead and play this out. Now, I know 2 people are here. Travis called out 2 people. And I get a huge 2-piece on their flag. And right there, as you can see, 3 dead, I'm going to pull this. Now, you're going to see that since I pulled this garage, they're all going to spawn on the landfill side over by blue. So my team gets set up perfectly, and we get our cutoffs. Right now, it's a 3v4 situation, and we make it a 3v2, and then the last 2 players are in blue, and Mercy gets a big 2-piece, and we can run this flag in, and this allows me to get streaks then. So that's what you call a perfect pull on the bad side. That's what you want to do. You want to be able to hold blue control. You want to be able to push their blue, flank their base, make them spawn garage, and then once you get it 3 down in garage, then you want to push garage hard and make them spawn blue. That way they spawn off their flag. That's what you want to do in Capture the Flag, and as of right now, our team's looking pretty good in Capture the Flag. Right there, I was just camping for streaks. There we have 3 dead. The last guy's in blue. And we're looking for him, and I destroy him right there. Now, since we have blue control, they're all going to spawn in garage, as you can see. And then we're just going to slowly start pushing up towards blue. And then I think they get a counter pull here, because all of our team goes down. Yeah, so I don't think... They don't know that I'm here. They don't know that I flanked their base because they're not rotating back to the flag. So as you can see, our team should have rotated back to flag instead of pushing up to double Ds and police car. They should have just rotated straight to our flag. That way they couldn't touch our flag. But as you can see right there, and then it all comes down to me, and I make the wrong decision. I had streaks. I should have streaked right here because I was making them spawn on their flag, like on where the flag carrier was. And unfortunately, they had two people running with the flag, and I just made the wrong decision. So they get a cap on us. But like I said, they have the good side right now, and we have the bad side, and it's 1-1. So that's not too bad. We're not sweating about it or anything. You know, it is what it is. I made the wrong decision. I decided to save my streaks just in case we could use them offensively on the next hill or on the next side. But I probably should have used my Hellstorm just to hover the Hellstorm, like not make it burst right away or not make it speed down all the way. It'll just make them stop in blue and wait for my team to spawn up and start rushing their flags. So I know that this it's gonna be Rush. I think Rush is the one that captured the flag. And I know that he's close to streak, so I know he's going to be the one kind of camping back. I don't know who is back in landfill. Mine was. But as you can see, we have map control right now. They're starting to push up through blue, and I think I'm just going to fast forward the rest of this part. I don't know how to fast forward in Codcaster mode. I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I'll just let it play out. I can see Mercy's posted up in blue, like I said. Travis is running a swarm because he said he could get one against these guys, and he never did. And then Austin's running an escort drone and a war machine as well. So Mercy and I are the only two sane ones on our team running low streaks, and I actually got my streaks. But it's okay. I love my teammates anyway. So fast forward. How do I fast forward? LT? Okay. Here we go. We'll fast forward out the mid-half of the game. So as I said, I have my sentry gun, and then I think Travis gets his like Hellstorm and Lightning Strike in the second round. But pretty good side for me. I started out 12-5 with a cab. Great cutoffs by my team, like I said, in that pool. We executed it perfectly, and we will go ahead and get back on board with myself. I put my sentry gun down, and then we will go ahead and play it off like we did before. Okay, so now we're on the good side, and I'll show you guys how we execute pools on the good side. You want to get map control, you want to get blue control first, because getting control of blue is going to make them spawn off their flag over on the police car street, and then you can have an AR like Travis or Austin or Mercy just post up and just kill them off spawn, and that's what we want to happen. I know that they're going to keep pushing blue side because this map in general is all about controlling blue. I mean, both sides, it's all about controlling blue. So if you can have a player that knows how to control blue correctly, then you're going to do pretty good on this map. Okay, so now we're starting to lose spawn control, so we need to rotate back to flag when you spawn up. And there we get a big kill on our base. There's two, so now it's a 4v2 situation. And I didn't even realize that mine was on a 9 kill streak. Wow, I didn't even realize that. So he's the one that had streaks, not Rush. There, he finally dies, so he probably has streaks too. Yeah, he does end up getting streaks. Okay. But I think that's the only one that has streaks for them. They end up putting a sentry gun down. I never realized how they got that sentry gun down. We just didn't track players that well. Okay, so right here I want to point this out. Okay, let's go back to the mini-map. Okay, so this is what you call playing patient. Now, I know that there was... I think I killed a player in blue just a second ago. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I must have, because I'm on a... Yeah, I killed a player in blue, and then I started pushing up. I realized that guy was just laying down in double Ds. Now, since he saw me cross here, he's going to have to push back to his flag. Now, that's the only reasonable explanation for what he's going to do in this situation. He's not just going to sit there, because that risks me pulling the flag and then getting by him at blue since I have a smoke grenade or I have anything else. So I know he's going to push back to his flag. And I know that Austin's coming behind, or yeah, Rex is coming behind me. You got Travis coming behind me, and then Mercy's playing the brick side right now. So what's going to happen right now is every player that we kill, since I have Travis coming behind me in blue, and Jaden's over here, and Austin's over here, what that means is that they're all going to spawn police car sides. So this is a big kill coming up in double Ds. Now, as you can see, once I start playing this, this player in double Ds, the red dot that you see, he's going to have to rotate back to flag with me. And as you can see, one of them ends up rotating back with me. And then we get 2 down. And I know that there was going to be a kid back here, and there he is. So we can pull this, and they're all going to spawn away from their flag. So this is a perfect setup for the good side. Once I get this through blue, then I'm safe to go. Now, I didn't know that these kids had streaks, and they ended up using them, but they, for some reason, they couldn't kill me. I thought they probably thought that I was just going to keep running towards laundry, but I ended up cutting it through middle since I knew that my team had perfect cutoffs. And then I don't die again until I get another cap. Pretty sure. So we're just playing it slow, trying to get map control first, and then we'll worry about pulling their flag. Now, they're all concerned about blue, and I think it's... Yeah, Rex and I are playing slow in the middle map. And I end up flanking their base, which is huge. I end up flanking their base, I get a big kill on that kid, and then what this allows me to do is it allows me to see that they have a sentry gun. I get another big kill here, and then I was just trying to shoot the sentry gun, I end up getting a kill on the guy behind the sentry. So that's 3 dead. Team is telling me to pull the flag, but I know that I can't because of the sentry gun. There we get perfect cutoffs again, and I think we'll be on our way to another cap. So 2 perfect caps back to back. Here comes the Hellstorm, and I dick inside. That kid sucks with his streaks. He needs to learn how to use his streaks better. So there's another perfect cap. Rotate through streaks, and we have perfect map position again. And I think that's the only caps that we end up getting. So I'll fast forward through some of the parts. Here we just post up. Yep, that's me with an AR. I suck with an AR. Don't judge me. I'm absolutely horrible with an AR. Yep, I suck with an AR. I'll keep my MP7. Alright, so this is going to be pretty much wrapping it up. As you can see, we all had very solid games. I went triple positive. Rex went double positive. Travis struggled a little bit because he couldn't get a swarm, but if he did get a swarm, he probably would have done a heck of a lot better. But we all played really solid, and the biggest part of this was that my team had perfect cutoffs for me. It's really easy pulling the flag whenever you know that you have teammates supporting you, and like I said, I just love this team right now. It's a perfect team for us, and we are doing pretty swell right now, especially our capture the flag game right now is looking flawless. We had a scrim against a team last night. We ended up beating them 6-0 and capture the flag. But that's going to wrap it up for today. As you can see, very solid game by all my teammates. We had a heck of a game. So that was a really good game. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.